Wired saw technology, as digital technology in particular, as the salvation for the dying stock exchange. So it became this kind of the poster child for the new economy. And the idea was, yes, the real estate online in a digital environment is infinite. There's essentially an infinite number of websites and media and things that you can post there. But there's still a market we can make, and that market is going to be in human attention. So Wired magazine had a cover story about the attention economy. It wasn't their term, but they kind of revived it. The idea that even though we have infinite online real estate, we only have so many eyeball hours, right? There's only so many human beings and so many hours that they can spend glued to technology. So what we have to do is mine that for value. So instead of going to Africa and South America and finding those countries and enslaving those people and digging their resources out of the ground, right? That's not working anymore. Those people are fighting back. They're having revolutions. We can't, colonialism's dead, but we can still colonize human attention. We can still colonize and garner strength from these, from these eyeball hours. And that's when we start to see all of a sudden kids who refuse to pay attention, kids who are using the remote control, now, oh, well, that's not empowerment. That's not them redirecting their attention and taking charge of the narrative. That's a disease, right? So we start saying all these kids have attention deficit disorder. And we start, it's funny, one of my students actually gave me this because she quit, but we started giving them Ritalin. Ritalin prescriptions in America went up by about 4,000%, at least last time I checked, since Wired magazine's cover that we're living in an attention economy. And is that coincidence? I mean, there's a lot of things we can say are causing attention deficit disorder and the massive, seeming epidemic or outbreak of spectrum disorders. But I can't help but see a lot of them as an adaptive response to a world where the Wired magazine's followers are employing every trick they can, every piece of technology they can to get these devices to be more attractive to us than other people, to get the smartest sound engineer out of Stanford to create a you've got mail tone that hits you in all the right emotional places to create that Pavlovian response. So I gotta see if I got more mail. I gotta see that interface of, oh, I can pull this down and see my tweets. Oh, there's new tweets. I mean, they're studying that. This is not conspiracy theory. This is science. This is called captology. B.J. Fogg at Stanford, that's what they study. That's the kids that aren't being paid to do one thing are being paid, to do that. The market is trying to colonize and exploit your time and take it away from your loving, from your fucking, from your children, from your breathing, from your playing, and turn you into something else.